As far as President Trump and boots on the ground, I don't understand why the base, which they have already, they understand, wouldn't have faith in his ability to execute on this. Look at his track record of pursuing peace through strength, America first outcomes. What he's simply saying, and it's exactly true, and I've said from this podium too, we're not going to foreclose any option. You can't fight and win a war if you tell your adversary what you are willing to do or what you are not willing to do, to include boots on the ground. Our adversary right now thinks there are 15 different ways we could come at them with boots on the ground. And guess what? There are. So if we needed to, we could execute those options on behalf of the President of the United States and this department. Or maybe we don't have to use them at all. Maybe negotiations work, or maybe there's a different approach. But the point is to be unpredictable in that. Certainly not let anybody know what you're willing to do or not do. But if anybody has internalized the lessons of Iraq and Afghanistan as the first one, President Trump, to call them out for what they are, he's not going to repeat those lessons. And I think I've been very clear about that from the podium.
I want to say this. He's saying, trust the track record, trust what's going on. I want to say this. There is no trust that I will give you if it came to the life of my kid. I will never trust you when it comes to the life of my kid. I will be worried about my kid. I'd be praying for my kid. I'd be so concerned just wanting him to come back home, him or her to come back home. There's no amount of trust I'm going to give you when it comes to risking my kid's life. Why would I ever trust you? Why would I ever trust anyone beyond me and my wife regarding the life of my own kid? Right? I would never trust anyone with that kind of risk, especially the U.S. government. And so the idea to ask for this trust, meanwhile, there are certain things that we're seeing that are so ungodly. You can't ask the Christian to keep trusting you. I've said this before, that Trump is the most pro-vice, like vice's president that we've had in a while. We're seeing his actions towards the Middle East and all this stuff, this peace through strength thing. What peace through strength? Right? He's bragging about the peace he's brought and how he's ended wars and this and that. Look at what's happening in Syria to the Christians. There's violence happening. Look at what's happening at Lebanon. Look what's happening with Iran. What strength? What peace? What peace are you talking about? The Bible says justice and dignity go forth from themselves. It is not true peace. It is not true strength. It is violence and perverted justice.